Pull the ribs, expand east to west. Exhale through the mouth. Start to engage the abdominal muscles. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's bring the legs into tabletop position. Legs are squeezed together. Let's go ahead and point the toes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, send the toes out towards the yard, and then pull the knees right back over the chest. Good. Extend and bend. Exhale to extend. Inhale, bring it back. Your toes pointed. That's when I've been getting like foot cramps.
Yeah.
I don't have to point my toes anymore. That's a great thing.
Yeah, I sometimes get those too.
Good. This time we're going to hold this one out. Pull the toes to the face and extend. Point. And then pull the knees back again. Lower the feet down and make sure wider. That's actually not too bad laying down.
No.
Alright, back to center. Hands down by the hips. Bring the knees over the hips. This time we're going to go Pilates V, and we're going to point the toes again. Take an inhale, exhale to extend. Keep the toes pointed, squeeze the legs together. Bend the knees back in. They come a little bit separate here. Extend. It's crazy how much I can feel my obliques just by moving.
I get the shake so easy.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I haven't done Pilates since February, so.
We're going to extend and hold. Open the feet to the feet. Squeeze the heels back here. Open. Close. Two more. Open. Close. Last one. Open and close. Put back in. And we're down and break it. I got it. Okay. This time you're going to flex the toes back towards the face. Keep them flexed like that. Take your inhale. Exhale to extend. And open. Next one. Pull back in and rest. Okay, next let's do let's go do some bridges. Alright, so we're going to start with the feet hip distance apart and walk those feet in where you feel like they're too close to your glutes. Good, right there, perfect. Good, hand by the hips, take a nice deep inhale. Keep the back nice and flat for our hinge bridge. As you exhale, send the hips up and lower back in. Exhale to lift. And hold. Exhale to lift and hold. Flex the abs. Send the knees out towards the yard. Really feel those hamstrings engage. Extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Little pulses here. Down and up. Down and up. Up. For 3, 2. Last one. And all the way down. Good. Knees in and rocks to the side. Alright, feet go together. Zip the feet and knees up together. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, extend the hips up. And then double over. Exhale, press. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hammies. Exhale over. Last one, we're going to lift and hold. And clench all the legs. Open the knees and squeeze them together. Open and close. Open and close. Good. Open. Close. 2 more. Open. Close. Last one. Open and close. And let all the way down and stretch it out. Alright, let's do some articulated bridges now. Let's take the feet back to hip distance apart, hands down by the hips. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, lift the tailbone up and then slither that spine up to that bridge, stopping at the shoulder blades, and then we melt it back down. Inhale, exhale to lift. Inhale. One more, we're going to go all the way up and hold. And we're going to bring the left leg up, extend it straight up towards the ceiling, lower it, and then lift. Lower, good, toe pointed, lift, lower, lift, last one more, lift, good, bring that foot back all the way to the floor. The right leg goes up, hold, lower, and 4, 3, 2, last one, and walk her down. Woo! I haven't worked for these muscles in a while. I know, same. I didn't do much bridging last week, and so that's what this week. Okay, I'm gonna do some bridge. One leg bridge, do some lifts. My hands are filling. Whew, okay. Alright, let's do some ab work here. Alright, we'll start with single leg stretch. Right knee comes in, nice squeeze, extend the left leg nice and long. You can tap the floor with that heel if you can get there, which you really can. And then we switch. Good, let's find that chest lift and hold. You're looking for that nice stretch with the bent leg. Feel it through the glute and the hamstring as you squeeze the knee into the chest. Activating the opposite oblique as that leg extends to tap the floor. We'll feel a little bit higher in that chest lift. And I'm at this party for this one. We're here for 4, 3, 2, last one. And relax. Woo!
My abs are the weakest. I hate working at my abs.
Back to center. Let's take it to double leg extension. We squeeze both shins in, and we find full hollow hold. Nice and slow here. Squeeze, lift, lift, lift the shoulder blades, extend and hold. Squeeze the abs. Good. Squeeze, lift the shoulder blades, and extend. 2 more. Extend. Last one. All the way out to hold, hold, hold. For 3, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. Alright, let's get some scissor kicks in. Both legs up towards the ceiling. Reach and grab the back of one leg, opposite leg drops to tap that floor. Keep the legs straight. Point the toes, straighten those legs. Straighten your legs. There you go. Oh, don't feel it. Yeah. Get that stretch. I'm not flexible. How is that possible?
I was never flexible with a cheerleader.
Were you a flyer?
That was terrible. I was the worst flyer you ever had.
We're here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh, yeah. Let's do some leg circles. All right, legs straight up, toes are pointed, lower them down towards the floor, out, open, and then back together. Oh,
This is harder without having
I
the
know.
straps on.
2 more. 1 more. Oh, and rest.
Oh, that's so
I was gonna reverse, but I need to rest for a second. Whew! Man, you really feel it pulling the legs together.
I
Good
know.
job.
And when you're teaching, you have to be doing the workouts too. It's
Yes.
not like you're just walking.
Right, walking on the aisle. I'm like, straight your legs. You're like, ah! Alright, let's go the other direction. Feet up. Open them out to the sides. Send down. Squeeze and lift.
popping in my past one.
Oh, yes, good job. Oh, lay the legs all the way out. Arms go back behind you for a nice stretch. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Good. With this next exhale, we're going to roll up to seated. Extend the arms up. Squeeze the core. Reach forward for a front roll. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Come all the way to seated nice and straight. Tuck the tailbone under and we articulate the spine down to seated. Let the arms go all the way up. Another roll up here. Arms go up, nice and slow. Reach for the railing and lift. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're gonna reach for those toes. Sit up nice and tall. And then tuck the tailbone all the way down. Beautiful. Take the arms out to a T. Right leg comes up and lay it over towards the left. Make the toe, reach it nice and long. Flex the toes, stretch the gap. And then right back up. Drop it to the mat. Left leg goes up. Point the toe for a stretch. Let it flex back. Back to center. And lower down. Good. Whew. Put your feet flat on the floor, hands down behind you. And we are going to press up to a reverse quadruped here. Taking a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, lift the left knee up towards the ceiling, point the toe, and lower it back down. Find that balance as we march it out. Try not to let the hips move. Good, this next one, lift the left knee and hold. You're gonna balance, tap that right knee with the, tap the left knee with the right knee. Yep, good, lower back down, and we switch. Right knee comes up and hold, tap. And lower back down. Good, now we go back to marching for a few. Always never looking toward. Keep the belly lifted. Engage the core with the exhale. Good, one more, we lift the left knee, we hold. Tap it with the right hand. Woo. Lower. Opposite side. And one. Good. Drop that back down. Bring the feet together. Up. And forward fold. Back to seated. That's a Z sit. You're going to place your. Left hand on the ground. Right hand goes up, reach nice and tall, lengthening the spine, and then mermaid towards the left. Think about pressing that right hip down towards the floor. Really feel that nice stretch to the side body. Come back up to seated. Switch the legs. Right hand on the floor. Left hand goes up to lengthen. Lengthening through that left side. And all the way back to center. Good. Alright, send those feet behind you. We're going to come to quadruped. I took a shower and put lotion on this morning, so I'm like, that's not a good idea. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, let's get in a couple of, let's go ahead and head planks here. So toes coming down underneath you. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale to press up into that plank. Tuck the tailbone under the body. Squeeze the core. Good. Keep on breathing here. We're going to extend the right heel up towards the ceiling. Lower it back down. Switch to left. And continue. Okay, one more each foot. Last one. Lower the knees to the mat. And press it back for yourself. Oh, my favorite. I miss all the stretching at the end of class.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to stay quadruped this time. If I don't, see if I can keep myself steady all this time. we're gonna go into bird dog. So you're gonna lift your left foot, right hand together, and switch. Think about hitting that pose every time. Squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes, and then lower down. Connect with the breath here. Feeling that exhale as you flex those abs and the glutes. We're here for 3, 2. Last one, we lift and hold. To point that toe, we're going to pulse that heel up towards the ceiling. Squeezing the glute. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Opposite side goes up. And we pulse. Heel to the sky. Squeezing the glute. Activate that hamstring. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. And press it back for towards the side. Good, let's hit this one more time. We'll do a cat-cow here for a nice stretch. So drop the belly down. Gaze goes up towards the trees and toes. And then nice deep breaths to come into a cat. Arching the back up. Tuck the chin to the chest. Back to neutral, tuck the toes under. We're going to press up to downward dog. And press the weight back into the heels. You can pedal out the feet here. Get a nice little stretch through those calves. We're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. We're going to forward fold here. Tuck the chin to chest. Stretch those hamstrings. Slight bend in the knees and roll it all over to standing. Woo!
Alright,
Let's do some squats here. Do a little booty again. Yeah. Alright, so feet about as wide as the mat. Nice deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to drop down to that squat. Arms go up. Chest stays lifted. Press all the way back to standing. Squeeze the glutes. Lower down. And good. A little bit deeper this time. Down. And up. Good, this time we're going to squat and hold at the bottom. Left heel lifts and lower. Right heel lift and lower. Then left, right, left, right. Stay low. One more. Left and right. Both heels down and back. Okay. Yep, there's those quads. All right. Feet back out. We can externally rotate a little bit this time. All right. Nice deep inhale. Exhale to lower. And lower. Keep the abs tucked in. Knees trace over the toes. Next one we're going to hold. We're going to pulse. Up and down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Woo! Woo! At 3, I was like, okay, maybe just 3. All right. Step up towards the front of the mat here. We're going to do some walking lunges. We're going to start out. Right foot steps back, lower down, tap that knee, and then back up, left foot down. One more on each side. Last one here. Oh, good, walk it out. Feet about hip distance apart here. We're going to, let's see, Drop down, just slightly bent here. Hinge forward. Let's take hands to the hips. Right leg comes up. And we're going to scoot the foot back to tap the mat. And then bring it back together. Tap. I always like using the machine. I do too. That's what I'm kind of like. It's really not the same at all, but still working on it. So, yeah, and I feel it a lot in the left leg too. Yeah. Yeah, taking one hand. 3, 2, and 1. And then rub it down. Right leg comes up. Keep the core engaged. Chest stays lifted. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, separate those feet out nice and wide, just outside the mat. Hands on the front. Take a nice deep inhale. Lift those arms up and lengthen, and then we'll roll forward. You know, present the elbows here with those shoulders stay lifted, right? And that stretch through the back of those hamstrings. Find the center, place those knees to a slight bend, and roll it all the way up. Nice and slow. And one more here, not too fast.
Alright, how you feeling? Oh, good. So enough? Yeah? Yeah? Got all my movements that I don't do ever. Yeah. Like my abs, my, yeah. Yeah, then a little arm, little ab, little leg, little butt. Yeah. And lots of sweat. Yeah. Just like exponentially increases the, you get all that water weight out, calories and all the things. Yeah. The thing is,